Finding out that you've been waitlisted by your dream college may not be the ideal scenario, but don't worry, this may not be the end of your journey. Hey, it's Bo, your niche school counselor, and today we are going to take a deep dive into the world of getting waitlisted, something that so many high school seniors know all too well. You are not alone. Getting waitlisted can be a huge challenge. You might be eagerly waiting for that acceptance letter while you're also kind of preparing for the possibility of rejection, only to be given a decision that feels almost, but not entirely, kind of hopeless. Don't worry, I'm here to guide you through this uncertain process. I'm going to share some tips and strategies to boost your chances of securing that coveted spot when you've been waitlisted. So let's get started. First, let's shed some light on what it really means to be waitlisted. Being waitlisted means that you're in a state of limbo. You're not accepted, yet you're not rejected. I think the most important thing to keep in mind here is that it's not a final decision and there's still a chance of admissions. Here are a few potential waitlist scenarios that you might be dealing with. The first is the early action, early decision waitlist. Some students who apply via early action or early decision, they may find themselves placed on the waitlist. It can be a little frustrating for those students as the waitlist decision often arrives earlier, mainly because you applied earlier. Sometimes they'll let you know as early as December if you've been put on the waitlist, whereas the regular decision waitlist results, they might not come out until February. And then after that, there's still months to wait to receive any kind of decision. In this case, it's really important to continue to show your interest in the college by reaching out to the admissions office, attending virtual events, and trying to connect with current students at that campus. Additionally, while navigating the waitlist process, you really should explore other options in the regular decision pool and carefully consider backup plans to make sure that you have some alternative choices available to you. The next waitlist is a little more common, and that's the regular decision waitlist. If you find yourself waitlisted during the regular decision round, you'll likely have other acceptances from different colleges that you can consider. It's still crucial to carefully evaluate all your options, taking into account factors like the location, your academic programs, and the campus atmosphere. While you await the final decision from your dream college, it might actually be wise to secure a spot at another institution that you would be happy to attend. This way, you can really ensure that you have somewhere to go, even if your top choice doesn't work out. The next one is pretty uncommon, but it's the post May 1st waitlist. After May 1st, the universal college decision date, it's crucial to really be prepared to make a swift decision. At this point, colleges will finally be able to see exactly how many students have officially enrolled and how many seats are still open. So it's entirely possible that you could still receive an acceptance offer on short notice as they're trying to finalize their class. If you're still on the waitlist after May 1st, you will need to act quickly to secure your spot. So stay alert and keep a close eye on your email inbox to ensure that you don't miss out on any opportunities that might come your way. Lastly, the summer waitlist. On a rare occasion, some students might end up on the waitlist all the way through summer until the new academic year begins. This can be really stressful, but it's important to have a solid alternative plan for the fall while also keeping your hopes up for a positive outcome. Remember that every situation is unique and it will require a personalized approach. Taking the time to really thoroughly understand and analyze the different waitlist scenarios, you can equip yourself with knowledge and skills that you'll need to navigate these unexpected twists and turns. This type of understanding will not only help you stay ahead, but it's also going to allow you to make an informed decision tailored to your specific circumstance. So really try to embrace the power of preparation and the confidence that comes with being well prepared in the pursuit of higher education. So you're probably wondering, how can you improve your chances when you've been waitlisted? Even though it can feel hopeless, there are definitely ways. I'm going to cover a few strategies that could help you increase your chances of admissions off the waitlist. To make your waitlist application stand out, here are some valuable pointers. The first is to write a compelling waitlist letter. This is really an opportunity for you to reaffirm your interest in the college and share any new accomplishments. But how do you write one? Begin with a formal greeting addressing the admissions officer by their title and their name, if you know it. If not, Dear Admissions Committee is a safe bet. Then state your intent. In the first paragraph, you'll want to acknowledge that you've been waitlisted, express that you are still very interested in the college and that you would accept a place if offered. And then next, you'll want to share updates. Share any significant updates since your initial application. These could be things like academic achievements, extracurricular milestones, or any initiatives that you've taken at your school or community. One of my previous students that was waitlisted had a successful senior year in terms of her grades, but she also made leaps and bounds in her passion project. She was then able to update her application with these new accomplishments that she talked about in her letter. Another thing that you can do is to demonstrate your continued interest in the college specifically. Discuss specific aspects of the college that you find appealing, such as a particular course or a campus event or just the campus culture. And lastly, you'll want to conclude gracefully. Thank the admissions committee for considering your application and express your hope to join the incoming class. Here is an example of a simple letter just to help you get started and not overthink this part of the process. Dear Admissions Committee, I am writing to reaffirm my keen interest in niche college and accept my place on the waitlist. I am eager to contribute to the niche college community, and I believe it is the ideal fit for my academic and career goals. Since my initial application, I have been elected as the captain of my school's debate team and led us to victory in the state championships. I have also initiated a community service project that has served meals to over 500 people in need in my local area this past fall semester. The more I learn about niche college, especially programs like your radio, TV, and communications program, the more I am convinced that this is the best place for me. The radio, TV, and communications program aligns perfectly with my aspirations to delve deeper into journalism and one day become a news anchor. Thank you for continuing to consider my application. If admitted, I would be honored to enroll at niche college and contribute to this vibrant community. Sincerely, Bo. A well-written letter of interest can really make all the difference. So just approach it with sincerity and professionalism, emphasizing that you have a continued passion for this college. After writing the letter, consider submitting additional supporting materials. Take advantage of any opportunity to submit additional materials that could showcase your strengths and your talents. Sending an updated resume that highlights recent accomplishments, or additional recommendation letters from teachers or mentors who can speak to your abilities, or even maybe a talent portfolio that could showcase your creative or your academic pursuits. These extra materials provide a comprehensive view of your qualifications and can increase your chances of being accepted from the waitlist. Lastly, try to engage with the campus community. If possible, make an effort to visit the campus and interact with the college community. Attend information sessions or meet with professors or current students and really try to immerse yourself in the college's culture. This personal touch can make a lasting impression to the admissions committee and really improve your chances of being admitted from the waitlist. Standing out from others on the waitlist is going to require a combination of compelling writing, additional supportive materials, and personal engagement. By following these pointers, you can increase your chances of turning your waitlist status into an acceptance. While you eagerly await your final decision from your dream college, it's really essential to have other plans in place, especially as you approach decision day. One option to consider is accepting an offer and submitting a deposit to another college that you have been admitted to. This way, you can secure a place for yourself at a school that you'd be happy to attend while you're still waiting for a possible offer from your dream school. If you find out that you're waitlisted early in the admissions cycle, meaning December, January, or even February, you may still have time to research and apply to other colleges that align with your aspirations and your priorities. During this process, really try to keep an open mind. You never know what other great opportunities await you, even if it's not what you had originally hoped for. Take the time to thoroughly research and evaluate these institutions, considering factors such as their academic programs, the campus culture, and opportunities for personal and professional growth. Even if you are dead set on getting off the waitlist and into your dream college, you still really need to have a contingency plan in place while you're waiting for that final decision if you intend to start college in the fall. Lastly, let's chat about some common do's and don'ts when it comes to getting waitlisted. Do's: accept your spot. It's crucial to accept your waitlist spot promptly. That communicates your interest to the college. A quick response could also signal to the admissions committee that you are still very interested in attending. But remember to write that letter of continued interest as well. Next, stay positive. It's important to remember that being on the waitlist is not the same as being rejected. Over my many years as a school counselor, I have had so many students waitlisted. And although it can initially bring about a lot of feelings of disappointment, it's really important to try to keep a positive attitude and continue to express interest in that school. In the end, you may still get offered a spot. So whether you get rejected, accepted, or waitlisted, I always encourage my students who are feeling anxious about the decision that they received to repeat my mantra for intrusive, anxious thoughts. My mantra is to ask yourself, what if it all works out? And truly envision it all actually working out, regardless of where you end up getting accepted. Lastly, update the admissions committee. Remember that this waitlist is an opportunity to share any new accomplishments with the college. I've had students update their information with many exciting new things. It could be anything from stellar senior year grades, winning a competition, or success in your passion project that could have occurred after you submitted your application. Now, just as importantly, here are a few don'ts. Don't bombard admissions. While it's crucial to show your continued interest, avoid overwhelming the admissions office with too many updates. I once had a student who sent weekly emails to the admissions office after being waitlisted, and while his intention was to demonstrate interest, the frequent communication almost came across as intrusive and ended up working against him. It's more effective to provide significant updates every once in a while rather than overwhelming the admissions office. The next thing is, don't make empty promises. I cannot stress enough how essential it is that you don't overpromise or oversell your potential contributions to the college. I had a student who communicated some really lofty upcoming goals with multiple clubs and the outcomes of the club's growth. And while that ambition is commendable, these promises were unrealistically grand and they raised questions about her authenticity. So just remember, it's always better to focus on realistic, concrete ways that you plan to contribute to the college community. Getting waitlisted is not the end of the world. So many students have had successfully made their way off the waitlist and into their dream college. And on the flip side, many students who didn't make it off the waitlist and into their first choice have gone on to have incredible experiences at other colleges. Just keep in mind that college is what you make of it. That's all for today's video. I hope that these tips have given you some guidance on navigating the waitlist. I know that it can be tough, but hang in there. Stay focused, keep working hard, and believe in yourself. You got this. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.